here's the summary from the inspection today. What is it? Wednesday, April 21st. It is now 6:12 p.m. Far away.
Hi there. Hi, Carol. Sorry you couldn't be here, but overall the inspection went really well. The property, excuse me a second here, we'll just, okay. We've got if you take the major elements, we've got a roof, and then we've got a pretty new roof. On the AC units, 2 of them are only 7 to 8 years old. The other one in the garage, which handles this part of the house, it is about 17 years old. It is pretty dirty inside, so I'm recommending that it be cleaned out. And so when the HVAC guy's here, he can also give you a little more in-depth analysis of it if you ask him to. It was working, it was performing properly. So all the units performed within industry standards, which meant about 15 to 20 degrees cooling. And so most of the things you're going to find on the report are small items. For instance, come this way. We've got a broken marble, what they call a curb piece, yeah. And so something like that. These things I've recently purchased. These marble pieces are about $70, and so somebody can put it in for you. So, or you can ask the client, the seller, to fix it. I will take you upstairs. We did discuss this. That's what Come on in. In this corner, we seem to have a low place in the floor. Now, we pulled out levels, and it looks like that the floor is just uneven in this part. As soon as you pass into the doorway, it gets level again.
Okay.
And so I don't see it as a structural thing with the house. Settling. It seems like maybe during construction, this part was constructed uneven. And when it had carpet on it, you didn't notice it. But now that they put this wood on here, now you notice it. And so we don't think, the other corners seem to be level. So I didn't see a structural issue with it.
Okay.
I just think it's a construction issue when they built the floor.
Okay.
So we did take a look at that. And let's see here. Everything's pretty good in here. We'll walk outside here.
Come back over here then. Okay.
Where you have roof problems is where you have roofs coming together, right here. Now we took a good look at it. There's some water stains inside the attic around where these two roofs meet, or the wall and the roof meet. And so there's flashing underneath there that's supposed to be sealed to keep water out. Now this roof was replaced in 2017. So the areas where I saw the stains are dry now. So we think that this is an old stain.
Because it just rained like torrentially.
Yeah, so I kind of felt like it would be wet if it was currently leaking.
Okay.
So, but it is an area that I would say I'd watch if I were you. Now, the roofer would still have some warranty on it, I think, when it's only 3 years old. So he might come back out and look at it. If there is a problem, it's in this flashing right
Zoom
here.
in right here, so it's
Yeah.
right up in that area. That's what he's, I believe he's referring to. Okay.
And so the structure, the termites, we didn't see any evidence of termites, didn't see any structural issues, saw very little, I didn't see really any cracking of the stucco. So the surface looks good, structure looks good, corners look good, especially on this big corner back here where you would see maybe some cracks if there was problems. I didn't see any. So the electrical looked fine. There is a generator, by the way, in there, and so you can ask the guy how that works. I'm not sure about
Yeah,
the
he said there's a
generator.
portable generator that,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so I saw it, and he's got certain outlets hooked up to it that run off the generator. So, but the electrical looked fine. The plumbing is copper plumbing throughout the house, and so even when they did the updates in the bathrooms, when they updated those, they stayed with copper. So, and let's see here, water heater's pretty new.
good.
So everything's looking pretty good.
Did you happen to run the washer and dryer?
No,
Okay.
I did not run the washer and dryer. And I did check the fittings, so, well, no, wait, I didn't because I can't get back there.
Okay.
That's right, that was enclosed. And so I looked at the sink that's in there to check that. The sink is not plumbed yet. So there was no water at the sink.
Oh, is that what I heard you talking about with the P-trap?
Yes.
Okay, so there's
Yeah,
no
he
P-trap
said
there,
there's
so
no
it's,
P-trap yet, so it's not finished plumbing.
did he say if he's gonna finish putting in a P-trap there?
He
or-
did say he was working on that.
Okay.
So you can ask him about when he
Okay, we'll
expects
follow
it
up
to be
with him on
finished
that.
on that. And so, but they had enclosed the washer dryer, so I couldn't get back there. Now, washer dryers, we don't normally run them unless we're told to, because they don't always go with the house.
Right, yeah, and yeah, originally, on the contract, it's not going with the house, but then he just said today that it's negotiable.
Okay.
So I'll ask her if she wants it, and if so, you know, maybe, they're pretty new too.
All the other
so-
appliances worked fine.
Okay.
So in the kitchen, everything worked great.
Okay,
And
so I'm sure there's gonna be like a long list of little things. Is there
Yeah.
anything on there she should be aware of or alarmed
no,
about?
that's why I brought up these things with the flooring thing, because those are the things that were more, I wanted her to know that we looked into it and we discussed and we, I looked at came to some conclusions on
Okay,
it. And so, but no, I think the other things are just gonna be minor. There is a septic tank,
which
so you're aware of that.
we have someone coming on Friday, I believe, to
To
check
take
that
care of
out.
that, okay. There is a well. The well comes out of that pond in
Mm-hmm.
the back. The well is just for the irrigation outside. The well does not handle any of the house.
Did you test the irrigation?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we ran it through
Everything's
all
working?
7 circuits.
Oh, great.
So
No
everything
broken
worked.
heads or anything?
Nope.
Wow,
Didn't see
that's
any.
rare. There's always usually broken heads.
Well, he just had it updated.
Okay.
The brand new controller on there.
Okay, cool.
So, so yeah, everything's working fine on that part. Oh, the driveway. The driveway's terrible. There's so many cracks in the driveway. I don't know. You know, a car can get up there, but a wheelchair would have trouble getting up and down this driveway. You know,
I see
unless
the
the
gra- yeah.
cars were moved, and then it could go back and forth because there's so many cracks in the driveway. It's crazy.
Is
Do you think
it,
it's roots or is it just kind
is
of
it the
like-
trees or is it just the way it
roots.
settles or what is it?
I think it's this ground. It's just,
Soft?
yeah,
Just soft ground?
soft and it's
Oh, it
breaking.
needs to be built. Okay.
So probably would either need what to go like deeper concrete, or should it just be gravel, or just leave it alone until it? What's your suggestion?
No, I would have somebody take a look at it, a driveway guy, concrete guy.
Uh-huh.
And so, they can fill some of these things, and maybe it would take some filling along the side. In other words, I think the sides are too loose and soft, because it's breaking more on the sides.
Yep.
I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even on this side, but this side definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even see that before.
Running down and just, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is all marsh over here.
Yeah.
So,
It's on that edge.
And there's, yeah. Well, and I know they had an RV, a big RV, so I don't know if that was parked
weight of
here,
it
and
too, yeah.
I don't know if that weight or.
maybe.
So you think this? What would be the solution? Is to, like, like cut out sections and then re-pour, or?
Yeah.
And you think
I
it's
think that's, I'd let a concrete guy tell you.
Okay.
But that's,
Okay.
but probably he's gonna say you have to dig it up and then report,
okay?
probably. And probably it needs to be thicker.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering if the ground's so soft.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. And maybe they need to put some fill in it, you know, so that the, gives it more structure. It might be just too wet.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but the rest of the, I didn't see any problem with the foundation. So,
Good. And all the soffits looked good.
soffits look good. Yep.
Okay.
And up in the attic, I didn't see any problems with the soffits.
So this portion of the attic where you saw the stains, is that just over the garage, or is that actually over any part of the interior of the house?
No, it's just over the garage area.
Okay.
It's just that corner over there.
That little, okay, right
Yeah.
there. Okay.
That's good.
That sounds pretty good. Yeah,
Probably,
yeah.
Well, you gotta remember that you got, that's taking a beating every time because you got water coming down here, so it's hitting that whole side and then it's coming around. So it's gotta be sealed good.
Yep.
So that's something to just kind of like keep an eye on and
Exactly.
probably have someone look at,
Keep
like,
an eye on just to make sure it's not leaking now.
Yep.
And so I would go up in the attic and check. When you go up the ladder, it's right to
Yep.
to the left.
you see, okay.
Yeah.
And the attic, the access is in the garage?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the scuttle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you out of here so I can shut this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're out having dinner.
Oh, did they leave?
Okay.
Yes. And so I said I will shut
Oh yeah, that AC looks fairly new, that one.
Well, that's the one that needs to be cleaned though.
Oh, that's one that needs to be clean? Oh, because that doesn't look that old to me,
No.
compared to some of the ones
It
I
is
see.
about- It's,
Huh.
it's,
But it needs a cleaning.
it needs cleaning
Okay.
outside, or the inside really bad.
Uh-huh.
You can see. See, it's because it's in the garage,
Oh,
Yeah, the moisture.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah, condensation and all. So,
Yeah, it's like ours at home.
Mm-hmm.
2008,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's 13 years old.
Okay.
I think a good cleaning would do one, it'll make it operate more effectively and efficiently, and it won't be, if she has allergies, it'll help clean it up too.
Okay.
And that's also what we're doing with the air quality test too, checking to see what's in the air now.
Okay.
But I will say this, that what bothers some people doesn't bother others. My wife and I are totally different. My wife, we recently had a flood in our house, and where a pipe broke, and so we had some moldy areas, and my wife couldn't stand to be in the house. Didn't bother me at all. The mold wasn't that bad. I ran some tests on it, and it was a little higher in certain areas, but not that unusual, not unusually high. And so got the mold cleaned out, and now, and what's crazy is when they clean the area, now she's okay in the house. I'm like, it's hard to believe that little bit of mold affected
Uh-huh.
you like it did, but
Yeah,
Different
okay.
people.
And you said you expect to get the mold results back in 2 days?
it's Friday, so we should have it Friday.
Friday, okay.
Because today's Wednesday, and I'll get it over to them tomorrow morning, and then they'll get it back on Friday morning.
Okay,
So we'll have that.
great. Excellent.
So it's a good report.
Yeah.
It's a nice house.
Good to hear.
Nice house.
That's this one.
Are those beams, is that impact resistant, that door? Because usually, a lot of times when I see those, that many cross beams,
That it's like
You know-
reinforced a little bit.
You know, I don't,
is there a light in here?
let's see if they have a,
Yeah, what's that sticker, or does anything say it's? Because I know they've got a few, oh, because you did a wind mitigation too, right?
yes, I did.
Because I know in their previous homeowners insurance policy that they showed us, they were getting quite a few discounts.
Yes. Yeah, I don't see anything on here. The wind speeds,
Okay.
wind loads. Usually it's in the middle here.
Yeah, but usually when I see
Yeah,
all these
yeah.
cross
These
pieces.
are probably hurricane style door and struts. Now, what I recommend is that whenever the weather gets bad, put in the manual locks now.
Oh, the pin.
Yeah,
Is there a
yeah.
pin? Yeah, the pin's
That's
over
for
there.
hurricane, yeah, to really hold the support so that it doesn't
And
blow
keep
in.
it from
On each
coming
side.
up accidentally, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's one,
I
one
don't-
on each side.
Is there even a pin over there?
Yeah, I think I saw one there.
yeah, we have pins too.
Yeah. Thought I saw
I
one.
know.
Is there one on the other side?
No.
No, because I think I saw one on
Yeah.
the side. I just, yeah, right here. Isn't this a pin? This thing? Oh no, that's one of these.
That's good.
Oh, maybe not.
No, we're gonna put that on the report. Because I think they should have at least one manual lock in here.
Okay. Let me see. Oh, go ahead. Okay. Anything else we can think of? So this is, there's the access to the attic. Those are some bright lights he's got in here. Those are like LED, yeah, those are.
Yeah, we have two of them,
Yeah.
on ours, at home.
Okay,
I'm just making
that'll
sure.
help so we can get more light to see.
There's no manual locks. And I don't see any hurricane things,
Okay.
so. They can add you'd add a manual lock right in here, those holes, and then it would go into one of those, and it's just a push button thing, or push rod.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Yep.
push the rod over, it goes into that, and it locks it down.
Okay. What does that run to add it?
Oh, gosh, those things are probably only $20 or something like that.
Okay, good to hear.
Yeah.
We like to hear that. 20.
Yeah. Well, that's buying at Home Depot and putting it in
Yeah.
We should
yourself.
be
Yeah.
done, right?
Yep, are
Yeah,
we
it's
good? Is there anything else?
Nope.
Good.
There's the part of the,
Is that the sprinkler?
no.
No.
This is the,
Oh, is that the transfer for the generator?
generator. Yeah,
Yeah, he said, the owner said he would kind of explain how that works.
okay.
So,
Okay, we gotta
when he
run.
hooks that up. Okay.
You got an hour.